Hi, Linda Beatty from Linda Beatty's Life Coaching and Counseling. And today we're going to be talking about how trauma and fairness coincide. Now, this is a little bit of a strange topic, but bear with me as I start. When we have a traumatic situation, especially when it's childhood trauma or abuse, there can be a sense of life's not fair. And now, as your parents probably have told you and friends have told you, life's not fair. Life's not always fair. But for trauma survivors and those of us who have been through complex abuse or abuse upon abuse upon abuse, that can rise to a whole different level. And we can start looking at the world as being innately unfair. Like the things that happen to us don't happen to other people all the time. And the things that happen to us multiple times, where other people may never have had it happen once in their entire lifetime. So it's really, really important to work through that feeling of it's not fair, because it can spill over into other areas. It can spill over into relationships. It can spill over into business. It can spill over into career. It can spill over into pretty much any area of our life. So the first thing we want to break down is it's not fair. What happened to us was not fair. It was not our fault. And it was not right that we didn't have a chance to feel safe, maybe in our own beds, maybe in our own home, maybe in our own community. We didn't have a right to feel safe like other people do. And so we live with fears, we live with triggers, we live with flashbacks, we live with all kinds of things that maybe the average person doesn't have. And that seems unfair. So how do we accept that part of it? How do we look to the future and say, okay, what happened to me was not fair, but going forward, I'm going to trust that anything that comes my way, I can handle. I'm going to trust that even if someone in my life, in my family, in my community treats me poorly or does something bad to me, I will be able to handle it. I don't have to go around protecting myself totally just to avoid something that could or could not happen. But when we feel like life's not fair, we want to get the upper hand. We want to be the one that gets them before they get us, or protect ourselves before anything can come against us. And this can cause an elaborate defense system in a person, because they're looking at every person, every relationship, every situation as it could possibly be unfair. I could possibly be taken advantage of. I could possibly be hurt. I could possibly have something bad happen. And so we overprotect ourselves. And you have to be really careful if this is a pet peeve of yours. And one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because this has been an issue in my own life. Looking at things like, my perpetrator had no consequences to what happened in my situation. But for me, it lasted a lifetime. It caused health issues. It caused things that I have to pay for now and deal with now. And this other person never had anything happen to them. And that can seem extremely, extremely unfair. And how does this work? And if you're spiritual, sometimes I'll say, God, is this fair? Is this really right? And so we have to really grab hold of the fact that we can't control people. We can't control circumstances. We can't control bad things happening. What we can do is we can go into every situation with an open heart, an open mind, and we allow someone to earn our trust. We don't just blatantly, blindly give trust away. We gather information from that person, from that situation, and then we see what is right, what is fair. Are they treating me right? Is their word trusted? Can I believe this person? So we let someone earn our trust. But if you go in with a closed heart, a closed mind, with your fist to the world saying, okay, if you try to get me, I'm ready for you, it's going to impact us. And so I want you to really reflect on whether the feeling of things being unfair is an issue in your life, because if it is, it's something you really need to work through, because otherwise you will go into situations on the defense, and you don't want to do that. You want to go in with an open heart, an open mind, and gaining information to learn whether a situation is safe or not. Okay, so I'm Linda Beatty from Linda Beatty's Life Coaching and Counseling. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Message me on Messenger. I will respond, and we'll see you next time. God bless.